Go. Dudes and dudettes, we welcome you to the Basement Sesh and introducing Elijah Myers.
I'm running down the road and I'm out late on that old Route 68. I'm gonna see an angel from hell out there, and I don't know this place. The angel from hell, she's out of whack. She's a little twisted and wears all black. She's a good-hearted miss and will help you find your path. The places that are unknown, follows the road anywhere she goes, to be a savior for those who are lost in some old ghost town. This angel flies a different way. She gets all the places in between, horrid hell and holy heaven, way out in the wind. She finds the souls that are lost and crying. She'll find them wherever they're hiding. Takes away all their sin and she will keep on flying. The angel from hell, she don't care about your ragged clothes or the length of your hair. It doesn't matter if you got broken bones, she'll always treat you fair. The angel from hell, she's a fine line between dirty dark sinners and the pastor guy. She's a peacemaker between the two and will always find me and you. She's an angel, and she's from hell. You'll never want to say farewell to the angel from hell.
What a soulful way to kick off the Basement Sesh again. Elijah, thanks for coming in tonight. I do believe that was an original composition by you, right?
Yes, it was.
And what was the title of the song?
The song is called Angel from Hell. I really don't know where it came from, but...
This isn't about a person you know or a situation you've been in? Just a feeling that resonated with you and you found a way to get it out?
I don't really know where it came from. I think it probably has something to do with people I know.
Just jammed together a few stories and made something out of it.
But, yeah, I mean...
Please tell me that you have more stuff like this in store for us on the Sesh tonight.
I do have more originals. But,
What do we have coming up next? Feed it to me.
Well, that's a good question because I did not plan for this, but
Go with what you feel.
I'll play something that I know. You just want me to start?
Yeah, whenever you want.
Whenever. Okay, this next one is called My Own Blues. It's kind of a different style than I usually play because it's more upbeat, I guess, but
So we're jamming now.
yeah, it's called My Own Blues. I don't really exactly know what it's about. That's kind of how it goes for my songwriting. I don't really know what they're about, but I know it means something to everyone who hears it. So here's My Own Blues.
It just kind of flows through you.
Yeah, exactly.
Lay it on us.
So here we go. Why don't you come home anymore? You barely ever see our door, and I don't know what we're doing for sure. I felt some things like I always do. Everybody's walking in other people's shoes, but not me. I got my own blues. Why can't you see this look in my eye and tell that my smile isn't true for you, for you? 'Cause I can see that you can't see all the things that I seem to see, and I don't know, maybe it's just me. But I don't know anything anymore. Baby, I'm just trying to be free. I hear the whistle moaning low, but I don't think I'm ever gonna come back. I'm the conductor of my own train, running through the thoughts of my brain, and I'll see my way out of this cave.
So, for a pretty young guy, it feels like your style of play is that you have an old soul.
Well, I actually hear that a lot, but
Like you found a way to connect the things that you just seem to resonate with people from another time almost.
well, it seems like it's that way when I play out a lot. I feel like I connect more with the older audience than the younger audience, which is kind of weird sometimes, but I kind of like it at the same time.
It's a very interesting approach. Now you're already out doing gigs like around the area, right?
Yep.
And what's it like? What was it like? Well, actually, what was your favorite place you've played so far?
Oh man, I don't even know.
Come on, you got to have some. Okay, it doesn't have to be your absolute 100 favorite. Just throw me out there somewhere you're the most comfortable. You walked in there and you were like, "Oh, this is where I'm supposed to be."
Well, there's a brewery in Little Orleans, Maryland, called Locust Post. Love that place, just because the people there are really nice, and it's like they have a beautiful landscape, and the inside is, they have all sorts of cool artwork on the wall.
Now, do you have something that you played there that's going to fit in here on the sesh?
Well, I mean, I played a lot of songs there, but I'll do it. I'll do something. This next song I'll do, I just put this one out last month on February 2nd, 2022, so it was 2/2, yeah. But this is called Beware. It's about just the world in general and how technology's taken over the world. Everybody has a phone that they have. Eventually it's just going to take over the world, and nobody really knows why or how it even does it, but this is called Beware of What's Happening Here. It's one of my favorite ones I've written, so. Everybody's scrolling their feed. They don't even know what they need, don't even know what it means, but they keep on feeding machines. Now everybody's getting scared, 'cause no one seems to care, but it's making money, thinks it's funny, and becoming self-aware. So beware of what's happening here. Please beware of what's happening here. And nobody really knows how it updates on its own, how maybe one day we'll call it, someday we'll just be another drone. You better watch how it studies you, it'll profile you. Look upon its surface, it ain't worth it to wreck your point of view. So beware of what's happening here. Please beware of what's happening here. And I can't tell you how hard it's been to keep on going right towards the end. Come to the outside and you'll see in. Or maybe you won't forget to beware of what's happening here. Please beware of what's happening here. What's with technology? Addictive to you and me, but it's building robots rising off us what no one wants to see. It monitors our behavior, it's becoming self-aware. When it all comes falling, you'll all go crawling to the bottom of its chair. So beware of what's happening here. Please beware of what's happening here. Well, you know it's got a brain, it's called a database. Profits and knowledge saved in storage, how do we crack that case? Well, I guess this could be a call upon you all, inviting you to join me. And don't worry, we're all bound to fall. Just beware of what's happening here. Please beware of what's happening here. And I can't tell you how hard it's been to keep on going right towards the end. Come to the outside and you'll see it. Maybe you won't forget to beware of what's happening here. Please beware of what's happening here.
So how weird is it to be like in the studio trying to record all these songs?
I mean, is there like a weird scale you want me to?
Just like in general, like because I know like as a musician,
It is. It's very different
yeah.
because I'm just used to kind of sitting in my bedroom and playing. So it's like,
Well, even like out live, like I mess up so much less than when I do if I'm in it like trying to record.
yeah. I feel like I mess up live a lot. I just keep going like it didn't happen, but yeah, it's just what happens. Oh, drop my pick. I knew I was going to do that.
Speaking of,
That's what I do live. Almost every time. So, I mean, yeah, it's definitely different being in here trying to record because I'm just not used to it.
yeah, there's something about the cameras too. It's
Watching me.
well, it can't be that intimidating having the famous Corey Bush over here asking you questions either.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
World famous, you know what I mean? Well, Hub City famous anyway. Like Hagerstown. I meant like Hagerstown famous. Like I'm not Hagerstown famous. That's a lie. I go into Antietam Brewing, they're like Drunk Willie. Anyway, back to
Back here in the Basement Sesh, so you make a song like that, and it's kind of weird that like you're playing something that stares in the face of everything modern. Is it weird to you that like that song's part of your repertoire while at the same time like to get that song out you have to use all those programs
Yes,
and all that stuff?
it's definitely.
Is it living with a sense of irony? Like, is it you're aware?
Yeah. See, like the thing about that song is like, I just feel like the world is changing so fast. I'm not saying like I don't know if it's going to be bad or if it's going to be good. I'm just kind of making it a statement like this is happening. So like, be aware of it.
If I put a rhythm to it, it seems the world is like more inclined to listen.
Yeah.
Like you could make a speech about it and it wouldn't matter, but if you put it in that format, you're like it got somebody's attention.
That's just that's a good way to put it because that's where a lot of my energy goes is to like writing and kind of doing that. Just because that's what I feel like I can do.
So I could pick you with a bunch of questions, but at this time, I'd like to give you the opportunity to go on a run, if you would. Just 2 or 3 back-to-back of what you like or what you're trying to get out there. We're trying to give you a nice sampling of what Elijah is capable here of on the Basement Sesh.
Right.
He's out playing live all over the place around here, and this is your personal, private view of what he's capable of, but I want him to be able to have fun with it. Go on a run, man. Take us on a ride for a few minutes.
All right, I can do that, I guess. So, like I was talking about, this song that I'm about to start with on this, it's called All of My Fears. It's pretty, I don't really know how to explain it, but it's definitely another one I put emotion into. So, this is called All of My Fears, and I love this song. So, I hope you did too, whoever listens to it. I don't know. I think when I'm alone, drive myself insane. Don't know why I always hide my pain. I've been taught to let it go, but it never goes away. And sometimes it's hard just to get through the day. The power of thinking, well, it's it's just too strong. It's the last thing I ought to do. And I can't explain now, the words in my brain can't just roll off of my tongue to you. So I push through, find my way back to you where it all disappears. Trying to find a way to undo the mess in my head from all of my fears, from all of my fears. And I'm watching some trees grow, I'm watching some of them die. I guess it's all part of life. Regardless of how you feel, tomorrow that sun's gonna rise. So don't dwell on life all night. You don't wanna miss the day to be alone inside your pain, 'cause time's something that won't wait for you. No, it won't wait for you, no. So I push through, find my way back to you where it all disappears. Trying to find a way to undo the mess in my head from all of my fears, from all of my fears. All right. This is one I wrote a while ago, but I just recently started playing it again, like out at my gigs. So this is called Wounds. So yeah, here's how it sounds. I hear it raining, a constant bell ringing in my mind. Things just aren't the same. If I don't talk, I'll go insane. What's on your mind? I don't really know how, but I'm falling to the ground and I'm hurt. The sky is closing in, I gotta push it back again before I'm dirt. I don't wanna live inside my wounds, so I'll circle around the sun and be back soon. Take a deep breath or you'll be out of tune. I don't wanna live inside my wounds. The sky's the limit, they say, but I terribly overthink and I get stuck. Please know I'm holding on. You'll always be the one for me. My anxieties, they walk all over me, but I push through. We've been all alone for so long, and I need you. I don't want to live inside my wounds, so I'll circle around the sun and be back soon. Take a deep breath, you'll be out of tune. I don't want to live inside my wounds. I still can't explain, is it even really pain or just my brain? I wanna be able to talk, so I'll open my bottle of thoughts and we'll drink. But I don't wanna live inside my wounds, so I'll circle around the sun and be back soon. Take a deep breath, you'll be out of tune. I don't wanna live inside my wounds. I don't want to live inside my wounds.
This is some pretty impressive stuff I'm coming along with, hearing about what your actual writing and the way that you form your lyrics. You had a line in that last song about I really want to talk, so let me open up my bottle of thoughts. I think that's our... How does it go?
It's, well, let me think about it. Yeah, it's, I want to be able to talk, so I'll open my bottle of thoughts and we'll drink.
I think that's really, like, when you try to visualize that line, that is a really creative way of putting that out there. Thinking about that in the last couple of songs that you played, what would you say that your style is? Or, like, do you fit into a genre? Because it almost sounds like the edge of country, but not really.
Well, I've had, I'll just tell you what, like, my biggest inspirations are, and then you can kind of tell me what you think, I guess. I don't know. Well, when I first started learning, it was Johnny Cash. That's what I learned. And then I got into, like, Bob Dylan. That's where I really got into writing, I think. And then I discovered Pink Floyd, which is now, like, my favorite band ever. So I kind of have inspirations from all over. I mean, every single family member listened to something different when I was growing up, you know, so it's like there's a lot of different things.
But come on, man, lay it on. Like, if I
had
to try to define it, what would it be?
If I had to define it, I would call it maybe like a folk rock kind of thing.
Okay, I can follow the singer-songwriter, folk rock kind of stuff. Now, have you ever played in like a band or had more pieces than just you?
I have not.
No,
it's just been me.
Now, do you like it like this way, or like, do you think in the future you might find the rest of them?
Well, I think it might very well happen where I end up playing with more people, but I'm not going to force it. You know what I mean? I feel like if it's bound to happen, then it probably will. But if I force it, it probably won't go how I want it to. So it's kind of just going with the flow.
Do you have like pages and pages of this stuff that you haven't even like polished up yet?
Yes. I write a song and then I forget about it until I find it again. That's what that last one was. I wrote it like 2 years ago almost.
So how long have you actually been performing?
How long have I been performing? Let's see. My first gig was in 2020, January 5th or something.
So wow, you just got started and the whole thing kind of imploded.
Yeah. But then 2021 went a lot better. So.
So do you have like, I mean, I don't, not necessarily like locally, but do you have like a goal as like this stage of things that you're doing where you're like, it's okay and it's cool to play gigs, but I'd really like to do something at this place or like for a certain amount of people or like
Oh yeah, I mean,
What's your first goal that you're trying to meet?
I'm not really sure, to be honest.
You're just out here floating around just like the music?
I mean, I don't want to be playing in bars and stuff forever, if that's somewhat of an answer for you. But
Fair enough.
Hey.
I don't know.
Every time I think of a question you ask, just keep going.
So do you have any more weird musical wisdom for us?
I
Because
might.
these are all so far originals, by the way. You haven't played a
Yes.
single cover yet,
Yeah,
which
they
is,
are
again,
all-
really impressive to me because at his age, I couldn't do a lot of things.
Yeah.
And to write stuff that's so, like that last song got me a couple times, and then the song you had that we were talking about before about kind of taking something modern, but the way you played it put this old school spin on it. And I feel like that reaches across a lot of levels there, that it's like people who like the subject matter probably, or at least pay attention to it, would be a little younger. But like the kind of style it is, I could see older people like stopping to listen to it and really be like, take it in.
Yeah.
So like, is that what you're, when you write, is that what you're writing the purpose of? Like, okay, let me ask it this way. Like, when you write it, do you see someone else hearing it, or is it just you playing for you and you hope it like goes out to others and it resonates with them?
Well, I mean, for me, there's no real writing process. It kind of just hits me, like when I'm ready. Like, I don't try to force write because then I don't like it. But if I just kind of start playing and then something will come along in my head and I'm like, hey, that might sound cool with this, and then it just kind of comes together. But I'm usually by myself when I write. So
what else do you have hiding in that beautiful brain of yours for us right now?
well, here's a song I've written. I've really come to like. This is called "Better Than Before." It kind of gets, it starts off kind of mellow and then it gets kind of intense. So, yeah, this is called "Better Than Before." Looking through the darkness just to find this hopeless idea of being lost. Trying to get to the other side, looking for the light, wondering if I'd paid the cost. Oh, I'm getting better than before. I'm closing a heavy door and learning to walk on new floors. Well, maybe I'll find what I'll call peace of mind, but I'll never know till I try. It ain't easy to go around slamming doors, but I'm getting better than before. I'm better than before. Driving through my mind, never knowing what I'll find. Does anybody know how to define time? Oh Lord, help me understand. How can I be a man in a world that's going so cold? One thing people fail to see, I'm just trying to be me, but I don't even know what that means. 'Cause everything is so surreal and perfection is not real. I just don't know how to deal. But I'm getting better than before. I'm closing a heavy door and learning to walk on new floors. Maybe I'll find what I'll call peace of mind, but I'll never know till I try. It ain't easy around slamming doors, There's always a reason to take pride. Life is hard, but it's a blessing. And this is the point that I am stressing. I'm getting better than before. I'm closing a heavy door and learning to walk on new floors. Maybe I'll find what I call peace of mind, but I'll never know until I try. It ain't easy to go around slamming doors, but I'm getting better than before. I'm better than before. I'm better than before.
Elijah, you just keep bringing it to us. And I obviously, folks, this young kid's got a bright future, but it is time to put you on the spot just a little bit. This one's for the ladies out there. Elijah, is there a woman friend in your life?
There is.
There is? And how long has this been a thing?
A couple years now.
Couple years now?
Yeah.
Do you, in your repertoire anywhere, have songs of a love nature that you might put on display for us really quick?
Sure.
Something that some of our listeners might be able to play in the background of a nice evening, if you know what I mean.
Well, it's well, I'll play one song that's I have recorded. It's already out. It's called "The Way I Do," which is but I won't play that one first. I'm gonna go.
I hope not, because you're killing me, Smalls. I was coming back to that next.
We had a plan. You almost butchered the whole
All
thing.
right. Well, I didn't. So I do have a love song that I can play. This is called.
I want to light a candle. I want to make dinner, and I want to press play on Elijah on this song, and know that that I'm going to be able to groove my way to the next part of the evening. What is it? Go.
Well, okay. This is for me. That was a very intense description of what you wanted me to play, but I don't know if I can get there. But anyway, this song, this is called "Lost in Your Eyes," and my lady friend, as you called it, she actually wrote a line in the chorus, and I kind of built around that. So, yeah, this is what it's called. This is how it goes. It's called "Lost in Your Eyes." Here we go. I saw you through your window, and I saw the suffering in your eyes. It's so hard to disguise all of that pain, but I was like a loaded gun. I couldn't see the sun shining through on a so-called good day. But now I'm lost in your eyes, and I can feel the sunshine on the dark roads that I've been on. I didn't like my reflection till I saw it in your eyes, and I thank God that I'm lost in your eyes. I saw you through your window, and I I saw the darkness in your soul. You were so deep in that hole, you were being drowned by rain. But I got you to set sail through the oceans of your heart, out past the dark storm so far away. But now I'm lost in your eyes, and I can feel the sunshine on the dark roads that I've been on. I didn't like my reflection till I saw it in your eyes, and I thank God that I'm lost in your eyes. Oh, I didn't like my reflection till I saw it in your eyes, and I thank God that I'm lost in your eyes.
My goodness, my goodness!
Right?
Did you feel it? Did you feel the candlelit dinner?
I did.
You did. Can you
The
imagine?
next time I have a date, I'm like, no, I'm just gonna call Elijah real quick.
That's what I'm saying. Can you
I'll
imagine?
come over, sit there on the couch, and just.
Can you imagine him sitting across the table from like any girl with one leg propped up, playing that song periodically, just peering up to see if it worked? I'm like, this is
You know what? I don't even think
Look
he
how
needs
red
to. He
got.
just knows. Yeah, he
Is that
definitely
like
did.
you got like 2 shades a little redder just after that tiny little broad right there, which is weird because I'm sure you're out singing that song all over
All
the
right,
place.
so here we go. I'm gonna try and save you from your embarrassment for a second.
Wait, my question is
It'll
like
never work.
for your lady friend out there, do you think about her while you play that song?
Of course I do.
Of course you do. Now I was told by Brad over
Hold on.
here that there was
What we have?
there was one left, but he didn't tell me the name of it.
First of all, special thanks to the Wilson King podcast for being our sponsor and helping us out with all of this stuff.
Awesome.
Wilson King podcast, check it out, man. I
They're
peeped
actually
a
really
few
awesome.
episodes recently myself, man, and it's worth spending some time to get into.
It is. You should try and get on that.
Maybe I should.
He'll buy you a lot of like Kool-Aid or something. I don't know what do the kids drink? Dr. Pepper. I'll get you some Dr. Pepper. I'm sure.
You're talking about Kool-Aid. He's already cool enough to play in bars. I think he's
anyway,
gonna have it covered.
The first song you released is
Like Sprite. What?
He's trying for a sponsorship. That's ballsy. I like it. The first song you released, The Way I Do.
Yes.
I was like, I'm going to butcher it. I know it. Tell us a little about it. Let's go ahead and end on that one.
That was the first song you released or the first song you wrote?
That was the first song I released.
Okay, and what made it the first one? Like, was there something special about this one that you were like, this is when I'm ready?
Bit of heartache.
In between lady friend situations?
Well, it's actually the same lady friend.
That's okay, man. If there's not trials like that, you
But,
have
like,
something like this come from. Like,
So basically, we took a break for a little bit, and then I wrote this song, and then I realized that it's just.
So, like, literally, your art influenced your life.
This song really showed me the power of music, pretty much. So,
that's
but
But
the
the
meat and
last one
potatoes of it
didn't,
right
so
there.
now I'm just confused.
Nah, this is
Well,
the meat and
no,
potatoes
like
of it
they
right
all
here.
do, but like this one really like did something. Even like it just.
I love it that it's.
I don't really know how to explain it,
like,
but
the
like
song has power to you. It's the first song you released. It's what we're going to be closing out with on this episode of the Basement Sesh. So please, folks, just bear with us a little longer
All right.
as he shows us the power of music with The Way I Do. Elijah Myers, if you would.
all right. Thank you very much. This is The Way I Do. Staying up late tonight, pacing the floors all alone, afraid to turn off the lights, afraid I'm going cold. 'cause I wrote that letter to you. I sent it off that day with no clue of what you'd say, but without you, babe, I'm so cold. Without you, babe, I'm just another day old. Everywhere I go and everything that I do, there you are in my mind. I can't stop thinking about you. Without you, babe, I'm so cold. Without you, babe, I'm just another day old. Tried to move on, but I just can't let go of you. So I'm still holding on to the lost hope of me and you. It's a waste of time, but you still prey upon my mind. Learning how to reflect my heart, maybe that's just somewhere to start. Without you, I'm so cold. Without you, babe, I'm just another day old.
tonight on Basement Sesh. You've taken us on honestly quite an emotional journey with the way that you play, kind of your style. For the fans you're going to make because of this, people who may not have seen you play or those that have that tuned in, you got anything you want to get out to everybody? You know, maybe a little wisdom.
Well, okay. Well, the little cards I have that I take to my shows, on the back of it is something I came up with one time. It says, "Embrace the evolution of your soul," which is something I really like. So, I mean, I think it means to me, it's just like whatever life throws at you, you just have to embrace it because you can't change it. So, save the strength for things you can change, but if you can't, just embrace it, and it's obviously going to help you in some way down the line. So, yeah, take that with you somewhere, I guess.
Basement Sesh listeners, that was folk rocker Elijah Myers in here on Basement Sesh tonight. We'd like to thank the Wilson King podcast. We'd like to thank Venue Media and Radio Free Hub City. You are here listening with us on Basement Sesh. Come check us out and jam with us next time.
All right.